Hi, everybody. I had to just tell you guys about what I did last night. But first, I wanted to share about the first video. Like, I actually started this channel back in January. And the first video that I recorded was the one where I was like, okay, what do I put on this channel? And oh, I'm so nervous. And oh, I'm going to look so crazy and so whatever. And I wrote out the script and then I rewrote the script and then I was trying to remember the script and it was just so plastic and so and so when I looked at that again, I said, "Oh, I already did an intro." And I was like, that needs to go. I don't really like that. I don't want the world to see me like that. But then I thought about it. I'm like, wait a minute. Isn't this whole channel about growth? It's about becoming or whatever. So I said, okay, this is a really way for me to start out and be more vulnerable with you guys and just show me being totally plastic. And some of you might have already seen it. Um, but it was just so interesting because I mentioned Christine and I mentioned the Master Healing Angels, and they had just really started working on me back then. And now I just feel so much more present in my space. And I'm hoping you guys are noticing the difference. But at any rate, I decided to, I think that's probably why I couldn't figure out how to delete it. I was like, okay, I'm blaming this on YouTube and it's driving me nuts. And that wasn't even on there before. But actually, I think I really shouldn't have deleted it anyway. So I just left it up there so you guys can look at it and say, oh, okay. Hopefully, hopefully you notice the progress. But at any rate throughout the videos that I post here on the channel, I will be dropping notes and little, tidbits and hints. Like, so the way this works is if I say something that indicates to you, then by all means put in a comment and say, hey, who's Christine? What's up with these master healing angels? I'd like to know more because that's really what it's all about. I'm going to be sharing my experience and, other people that I get to come on and talk about their experiences of becoming and what we can share with all of you guys. So, but it's like we're all in charge of our own growth. We're all in charge of our own progression. So some things might not indicate for you, but some of them might. So that said, what really got me stoked to make two YouTube videos after 6 months was the Master Healing Angels working on me. And then I went out last night for the full moon thing at Phoenix and Dragon, which is Roswell Road in Atlanta. And I did something called transmission meditation. And basically, what that is, because I'm like totally not the meditation person, I'm like, oh God, I've got to meditate. Like, I'm going to sit here in this freaking chair and go, oh, not so much. But like, I can never like do that at home. So I go and I fight crazy Atlanta traffic for an hour and go somewhere else and sit wherever people are meditating. And then I have an excuse, right? But this particular type of meditation was just so awesome. Like I woke up this morning and I'm like, oh gee, I've got some extra energy. Like what happened? What it does is you sit there and you basically focus on your third eye. Now that was kind of hard because I was like, okay, I'm rolling my eyes in the back of my head and I kind of gave myself a headache. Am I doing this right? So the transmission comes through. But um the the masters, and I think there's like a particular group of wise somebody or other. Don't get me to lying. Let me look at this brochure because I showed up. I was like, okay, I'm ready to meditate. Like it's one of those things where your soul just says, okay, this is where we're going, and we're gonna sit here and we're just gonna freaking follow directions, and you can absorb the literature later. It was one of those things. The elder brothers of the masters of wisdom. That's what it is. Okay, I had to look at this and find out what we're talking about here. So the masters of wisdom, who are like guardians of the energy on the planet and responsible for the planetary energy uplift that's going on right now. There are groups of people like all over the world that collect in groups of 3 or more, and they sit and they focus on their third eye for like an hour, right? Well, meanwhile, what happens is your body and your chakras are being used as a step down transformer. It's a little something for the geeks. Yep, we got something for the geeks in the house today. All you science nerds can just like, totally comment about what that is and how you're just so technical and you really know what it's all about. My dad was an electronic technician, rest his soul. So he would probably be so excited that his daughter is now allowing her body to be used as a step down transformer for higher divine energies. And what happens is they come through our chakras and then they are now available in a usable form for the rest of humanity and also like the lower kingdoms, the animals, the vegetables, etc. Really huge. But dude, I woke up this morning and was like, suddenly I can conquer YouTube after 6 months. Like, whoa, what happened? Because you can't channel all these high vibration energies without getting some of that good stuff for yourself. So that was my wonderful full moon experience that I had to share with all of you guys. And if you'd like more information, then by all means comment below and I will tell you more. Until next time, be well.